Once upon a time, there was a crane who lived near a pond. This crane was very old and was no longer able to catch fish as he used to. So the crane thought to himself, "If I don't find a way to eat, I will surely die of hunger." So the crane came up with a cunning plan. He pretended to be very sad and sat quietly by the pond. The fish in the pond were swimming near the surface of the water, and the frogs and crabs were sitting on the rocks. They all noticed the crane and asked him, "Uncle Crane, why do you look so unhappy?" The crane sighed very loudly and said, "Oh dear friends, I have heard that soon this pond will dry up. A group of men are coming to fill it with soil and build houses. I am sad, not for myself, but for all of you. Where will you live? How will you survive?" The fish and the frogs were frightened and asked, "What shall we do? Please save us, Uncle Crane." The crane pretended to think hard and said, "Don't worry. I know of another big pond full of fresh water and food. I can carry you there one by one on my back. You will be safe there." The innocent creatures believed him. Every day the crane would carry a few fish on his back, and the fish would happily leave the pond with him. But instead of taking them to another pond, the crane took them to a lonely rock and ate them. Days passed, and the number of fish in the pond became fewer and fewer. Finally, it was the crab's turn. The crane lifted him onto his back and began flying towards the same lonely rock. The crab, however, was a clever fellow. As the crane flew, he looked around. Below him, he saw no water pond, but he saw bones and skeletons scattered on the ground. The crab immediately understood the truth. All those poor innocent fish had been taken here and eaten by the crane. The crane had lied to them. He never intended to take them to another pond. "Ah, so this is your trick. You never intended to save us. You only wanted to eat us," the crab said angrily. Before the crane could reply, the crab tightened his strong claws around the crane's neck. The crane struggled, but the grip of the crab was too powerful. Soon the crane fell to the ground. He tried to get up, but his neck was hurting too much. The crane looked at the crab and said, "Please forgive me, oh crab. I won't hurt you. I was just trying to find a way to eat because I am too weak to catch fish now." "No, you crafty bird, I won't forgive you. You are a cunning liar and a dangerous enemy. I will teach you a lesson you will never forget," the crab said fiercely. Then the crab ran back to the pond and told everyone what had happened. He also told them how the crane had tricked them and eaten many of their friends. From that day on, the animals in the pond learned to be careful and not trust blindly. Moral of the story: cleverness and wisdom can defeat cunning tricks. Never trust blindly. Always think before you act. Now tell me, what lesson did the animals in the pond learn from this experience? That's right. They learned to think before they trust. Just like how the crab outsmarted the crane with his quick thinking and strength. If you liked this video, then hit the like button and share it with your friends. Also, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss out on our wonderful videos. Thank you for watching.